Into the 5.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Here's Morris. Pass to Avdia. Back to Morris. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Morris. Three-pointer. The shot off that time, and it's Miami the other way. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Having lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Kuzma passes to Morris. From deep three-point range, here's Beal. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lowry dishes to Love. Kicks it out to Hero. Beyond the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Porzingis passes to Morris. Kuzma outside. Driving the lane. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
A guy who entered into this league already physically developed. Kyle Kuzma plays through contact.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Butler finds Love. Here's Hero. Floats one. No good that time. Great D that time from Beal. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And love how assertive Beal is. He loves pulling up fast and surprising the D with that quickness.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Passes it to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma outside. Launches a 3. And that one is off. And it's Miami the other way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Butler kicks to Lowry. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Wizards leading by 5. Morris outside. Here's Beal. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Love outside. They need this. Kuzma pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The shot by Beal, no good. Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The kick outside to Butler. Outside, Hero. Launches it. Morris with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Avdia. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Looking for the first basket of the game. Adebayo with the bucket.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Morris passes to Avdia. Over Love. A 3 from Morris. The Wizards with another miss. The Heat trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Morris, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Beal can't get it to go. Beal's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Butler on the wing. Plenty of space. Good, he hits the jump shot.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Avdia, the pass to Kuzma, shoots the three. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Here's Avdia, and the shot goes in. Outside Lowry. From downtown. The shot by Butler. No. Lowry nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there.
He had to rush that one a little, but
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena.
Miami Heat Dancers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
they came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Porzingis sets the pick for Morris. And it's off from three-point range. And Miami shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Hero from long range. And no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. And the pass to Morris. The Wizards working the ball around now. Avdia. And too long on the shot. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Morris dishes to Avdia. Love grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Butler from outside.
This type of effort excites coaches. Kuzma working hard on the defensive end.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is, getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Now Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Beal the pass to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. They need this one. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Out to Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tyler Hero picks one up. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes? As you were just talking about, it changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Here's Lowry. Kicks it out to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizzards trail by 3. Beal finds Porzingis. And yes, it's good.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Outside Butler. There's a minute left now here in the second. Shot's good by Hero.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. This offense is there.
Now, here is Morris. Out to Porzingis. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over in the corner, Hero fires for 3. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kuzma. Out to Morris. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Here's Avdia. Here's Porzingis out to the wing. Passes it to Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat out front. All right, thank you, David.
16. The Wizzards. 14.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. They've got Wright. Daniel Gafford is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot. In the corner, it's Gafford. Wright, that's a 2-pointer. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo taking his time here. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memory. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome. But also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Nunn, defended by Strus. Goes up to the stripe. Stolen by Robinson. And it's the Heat on the break. Basket counts. Martin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Nunn. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Robinson. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Good touch from Robinson inside. The D can't let him get this deep.
Wright looking around. In the corner, gets him with it. Here's Nunn. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Strus kicks to Robinson. Driving to the basket. Right outside. From deep. Over Oladipo. To the right side. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Kispert. And the three off target. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Strus. Oladipo outside. Now here is Martin. Guarded close. The pass to Strus. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. Goes up on the wing. That misses off the backboard.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
None can't get it to fall. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Oladipo dishes to Robinson. He kicks it to Martin. Pass to Strus. Oladipo outside. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Oladipo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's right with the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 7. Pass to Nunn. The kick out to Wright. Back to Nunn. In the corner, it's Gafford. And again, Washington, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oladipo left side. And it's Oladipo again missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Oladipo outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Strus. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 5. We've got more in store for you. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Hero against Beal. A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good from outside. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Back to Butler. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Morris outside. Over in the corner, Avdia. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Spins. A 3, and that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Butler from outside. And the Heat, another three.
Great way to create driving lanes, which is what Butler wants to do.
Morris, left side. Kicks it to Avdia. Here's Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Puts it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Beal taking his time here. To the middle. Deflects the pass for Zingis. Kuzma passes to Morris. Back to Kuzma. It's up a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Lowry. And stolen by Kuzma. Beal gets a wide open look. Drains the wing tray. Beal's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Butler against Kuzma. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Morris against Lowry. And there's the pass to Beal. 3-pointer. And again, Washington with the triple.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Morris against Lowry. And here's Love. 5 to shoot. Right side, Butler. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Beal finds Morris. From past the arc. Kept alive by Washington. Outside for Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. For 3. Morris. The second chance points on the tip-in.
Oh, a nice tip-in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Butler passes to Lowry. And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
on down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And here are the Raptors now. The Heat making their last shot. Here's VanVleet. That one drops for him.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Lowry against VanVleet. Pass to Hero. Driving to the basket. Outside for Butler. Outside Love. 6 to shoot. Butler into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10. So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Now here's Barnes. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. VanVleet's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Hero outside. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Down low. Pirtle with the block. VanVleet outside. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Over Butler. That one's wide left. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. And here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Lowry with a steal. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
When you make the next pass, nice job by Lowry there.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Barnes. 1:56 left in the first. Anunoby for 3 to the middle. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Pass to Love. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Barnes. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Here's Pirtle. The rebound by Lowry.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Hero with the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Heat.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Coming out on the court.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Anunoby pulls it down. Out to the wing. The open shot, Siakam. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And that ties it up.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Hero against Anunoby. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Now Pirtle. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. Outside for Love. Van Vliet against Lowry. Back to Love. Stolen by Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Pirtle against Love. Barnes passes to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Van Vliet outside. Siakam in the post. Working on Adebayo. Siakam, no good. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Here's Siakam. The Heat making their last shot. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Love. Fast break Miami. Ooh, an open look for Hero. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Barnes finds Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Here's Butler. Here he goes. And it's Butler with the jam.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. 58 seconds left in the first half. Adebayo, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Over Pirtle. Adebayo passes to Butler. Out to Lowry. Here's the three. Rebound by the Raptors. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now just a 2-point Heat lead.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Hero outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. The kick out to Van Vliet. Up and over Lowry. And that's not going to go. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Miami Heat, 24. The Raptors, 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Omer at 7. Duncan Robinson is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Oladipo in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Back to Martin. Outside Strus. Second chance shot. Here's Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Left side, Robinson. The three. It's not going to go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by Toronto. Left side, Strus. Ooh, poked away. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Six on the shot clock. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Trent against Strus. Pass to Banton. Outside Young. To the left side wing. Achua, the open look. And another basket for Toronto.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Strus. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Gary Trent. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes the adoption of the three-point line and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Now here's Oladipo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to
the previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes the first.
Fans, make some noise for your Miami Heat.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Trent, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Banton. Shot clock at 6. Trent finds Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
Pass to Strus. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Oladipo. Outside Robinson. On the take. Another shot. Here's your 7. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Precious Achiuwa picks one up. That free throw no good.
Now at the line, Omer Yurtseven.
Good on the second one. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Porter. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Porter against Oladipo. Here's your 7. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Your 7's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Heat out.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Heat with the lead. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at center, filling out the middle. And for Toronto, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. VanVleet finds Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. To the inside. Goes up. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Kicks it out to Barnes. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Pass to Lowry. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Van Vliet. He got a piece of it.
How about Kyle with a rare block that time, getting his hands on it from behind.
Here's Hero going inside. Misses in close.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Adebayo, no good. Toronto trailing. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Kicks it to Hero. And here's Butler outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
Anunoby on the wing. No good. Excellent D there from Hero. Butler against Van Vliet. Pass to Hero. Stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Back to Love. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And they get it back. Van Vliet outside. Beyond the arc. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Van Vliet.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Lowry outside. Kicks it to Hero. Shot clock at 3. And here's Butler outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Right side, Anunoby. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Heat lead by 3.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Good D by Adebayo. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Barnes against Butler. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Pirtle. Anunoby for 3. Love grabs the miss. And it's the Heat with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Back to Barnes. Butler with a steal. Here's Hero. Pass to Butler. So it's Miami picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
routine to get ready.
Here we go.
But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Here are the five for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Porzingis.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Siakam for 3. Here's Pirtle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the contact on Pirtle is clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
To the left side wing. Kuzma against Barnes. Out to Morris. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
Pass to Anunoby. Nifty move. That one a little long. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Passes it to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Shoots over Kuzma. Offensive rebound.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Outside, Beal. Right wing. Porzingis high post. Siakam's there. Back to Porzingis. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Latre. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
And here's Porzingis. After OG Anunoby made that last 3-pointer. Out to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Kuzma passes to Morris. This one for 3. Hits the 3.5.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. For the 3. Rebound, Washington.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 2. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. That shot off. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Gafford. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Pirtle. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Wizards passing it around. Porzingis, that's a 2. Good, and Beal picking up the assist. 8 points for Porzingis.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Loads it up there for Siakam. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. And here's Morris for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards.
DC family, a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Wizards.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Morris and Beal are the guard. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Wizards. Raptors trail by 4. Siakam passes to Purdy. Kicks it out to Siakam. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And the Raptors miss again.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Kuzma, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Van Vliet left side. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Beal taking his time here. Here's Morris. Outside for Beal. For 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Purdy. Morris against Barnes. Here's Kuzma. Out to Morris. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Kuzma outside. A wide open look here for Porzingis. That 3 off the mark. Raptors trail by 9. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. No good. Shot missing. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Pass to Gafford. Out to Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Floats it up there for Siakam. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
The pass to Gafford. Kuzma outside. Out to Morris. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Pass to VanVleet. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Morris. Passes to Gafford. Out to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Pass to Siakam. Fires the 3. For 3, VanVleet. That one, no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Wizards, 24. The Raptors, 17.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And Young kicks to Trent. From 15 feet away, and there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That is his first foul of the game. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Yeah, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
None. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 7. Manton, the pass to Young. And Young slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
Right, looking around. Over to the wing. Nunn kicks to right. Back to Nunn. Here's the 3. Porter with the steal. The pass to Banton. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Banton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And finished off by Avdia.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Manton, the pass to Trent. Over Nunn. Trent finds Young. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Here's Achiuwa. Down low. Another shot. Porter passes to Achiuwa. Here's Banton. Young from deep three-point range. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Manton, the pass to Young. That one, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. In the corner, none with it. Off target with his three.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
The kick out to Young. Porter inside. Defended by none. Here's Young. Rebound by the Wizards.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Gibson passes to Kispert. The kick out to Wright. Wizards passing it around from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young passes to Trent, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Pass to Kispert. Out left to the wing. Avdia kicks to Kispert. Buries it from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And here is Trent outside. Rebound by Kispert. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Avdia dishes to Kispert. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Young looking it over. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you know that Porter believes he belongs in this league. His efficiency and shooting the ball with confidence in the paint, that's nice.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Washington out in... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Leading by 5. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And Vliet on the wing, covered by Morris. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Washington leading now by 7. Here's Gafford. Siakam pulls it in. Pirtle inside. He's against Kuzma. Barnes passes to Siakam. Back to Barnes. A new 14 for the Raptors. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Pirtle. And the rejection by Gafford. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. They shoot again. Van Vliet on the wing. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip now. Gafford passes to Morris. Out to Porzingis. Tries again. Kuzma, right side. Outside, Beal. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
And Vliet on the wing. Doesn't go for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal, that's for 2. A 3 from Morris. Rebound by the Raptors.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Kuzma kicks to Morris. Porzingis passes to Morris. Outside for Beal. Here's Porzingis. Takes it inside.
Wow, Kristaps Porzingis puts the ball on the floor, gets right to the cup.
guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the dunk by Purtle.
Boy, the timing has to be perfect both ways. The passer and the finisher, and Pirtle's power on display.
Morris passes to Kuzma from deep.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Purtle.
Out of bounds. Still, Wizards ball.
Anunoby against Beal. Left side, Porzingis. 5 on the clock. But Trey. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anunoby kicks it out to Van Vliet. Anunoby against Kuzma. Anunoby, good.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Back to Morris. Porzingis, it's a 2. Stolen by Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
And it's Beal in the corner. Fires from the line. And he connects with the jumper. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Passes it to Purtle. And he banks in the layup.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Van Vliet against Morris. Kuzma passes to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. And Poeltl pulls it down.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
For 3, Siakam. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Morris with the ball. And so it's the Wizards with the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. The players gearing up for a tough contest away from home. It'll be the Heat off the tip. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Butler. Outside for Love. 6 to shoot. Here's Lowry. Here's Hero. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
And Miami has possession, following the bucket by the Wizards. Hero, no good. Now Gafford. Back to Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Out to Lowry. Puts it up. And again, the Heat missing. And here's Washington. Morris with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Beal. Count it.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
The Heat have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Butler. Love against Porzingis. Back to Butler. And stolen by Porzingis. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Over Butler. Kept alive by Washington. Gap.
Oh, wait a second. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Hero. Will it go? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Beal outside. Shoots over Hero. Here's Morris. Beal from outside. They get it back. Gafford passes to Kuzma. The three-pointer off the mark.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Count it.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
Pass to Beal for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he spears on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Lowry left side. From the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Gafford. They kick it out to Porzingis. Fires in the triple. Porzingis has got 7.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
here's Lowry from the arc. He can't hit that time. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from deep. On the attack, Morris. Porzingis against Love. Porzingis in the post. 6 on the shot clock. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Morris. Kuzma outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beal. Adebayo grabs the board.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Hero for 3. It doesn't go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards out in front, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Washington.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Outside Porzingis. Over Butler. Porzingis misses. Miami trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Kuzma against Butler. Gafford passes to Kuzma. Inside, stolen by Lowry. And it's Butler off the drive.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
And Washington shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Morris against Lowry. Beal outside. Kuzma outside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Now just a 4-point Washington lead. Pass to Gafford. To the left wing. Porzingis finds Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Gafford, no good on that free throw. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Hero, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Morris outside. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Adebayo. Hero on the wing, hounded by Beal. Clock at 4. Goes up from the top of the key, and Love with the basket on the assist by Hero. Love's got his first points of the game.
At this point in his career, Love able to create opportunities off the dribble.
Over to the wing. Beal outside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's the break. And here's Butler outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. The Wizzards with a lead. Morris outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Morris. So it'll be 2 free throws. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this was...
The previous play is
There's so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
.30 seconds left in the second. And here's Lowry from the arc. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Love. Great D that time from Porzingis. Adebayo against Beal. Kuzma outside. Here's Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Standing at 7'3". We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And that'll do it for the first team.
14.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Max Strus is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Martin in at the 4.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grab.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
And for Miami, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Oladipo against Wright. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Washington has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Wright. Intercepted. On the break. Here's Robinson. And that one drops for him.
In transition, Robinson can beat you from any spot on the floor. He has the size and the shot.
And here's Gibson. None up top. Back to Gibson. Down low. Here's Avdia. And he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Pass to Yurtseven. Tries again. Out to Oladipo. Left side Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Oladipo. Second chance effort. Avdia pulls it in.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
First personal foul.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And welcome, your Wizards breaker. How about your Wizards breaker? Let's give them a big hand.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Off target from outside. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, BA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Smitty, he's a tremendous underdog story. Max Strus started his college career in Division II.
And then, BA, Max ended up transferring to a D1 after 2 years, scoring over 1,000 points at 2 different schools. Max is the rare player to start D2 and end up in the NBA.
The Heat have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Strong make by Duncan Robinson, showing off his improved upper body strength.
Oh, free throw no good for Robinson. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. If you look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson, it's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Shot clock at 5. Back to Avdia. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's Oladipo. There's the drive. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Right up top. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Avdia. Back to right. Out to the right wing. Here's Kispert. Some solid defense from Martin.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Robinson passes to Oladipo. Now Martin. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
The kick out to Nunn. Pass to Kispert. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Kispert's got 6.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
They swipe it. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right outside. Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Gibson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And Gibson is a physical presence for this team, finding ways to draw fouls while going up with his shot.
The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Strus. Robinson on the wing from downtown. And he stays with it. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Washington Wizards. They have a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Denny Avdia, Kendrick Nunn out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Kispert, and it's Gibson in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Pass to Nunn. Oh, swiped away. Outside Robinson. For 3, Oladipo. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Strus's shot is off. Washington's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Strus against Nunn. Pass to Kispert. Right with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Over Oladipo. Avdia from outside. Here's Wright. Over Oladipo. The offensive rebound. Back to Avdia. Pass to Nunn. Deflects the pass. Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I love seeing Robinson slam it home, refusing to just settle for the layup.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Beal outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. The kick out to Morris. Back to Beal. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Jacks up a 3. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 4 rebounds now. To the wing on the left. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Love against Morris. Adebayo from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Good to see Bam showing off some accuracy. That's not his favorite shot, but he drains it.
Pass to Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. Gafford with a screen on Hero. Here's Beal. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And the 3 off target. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Hero. And again, it's Miami converting.
That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other fours.
Lowry against Morris. It's Beal on the wing. The kick out to Morris. Back to Beal. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Fires from deep. And Lowry's good for 3. Now just a 3-point Wizard lead.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
Gafford finds Beal. Morris right side. Back to Beal. Shoots over Hero. Misses off the right iron.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
To tie it up. Oh, he nails it. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Three-pointer, Beal. They kick it out to Porzingis. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the Heat with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Hero. Outside for Love. Butler on the wing. Driving to the basket. Pass to Adebayo. Count it!
Coaches trust Adebayo, and he's being rewarded. This guy has done everything they've asked and then some.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They trail by 2. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
So it's the Heat taking the W. All right, Alec, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Forced.
are some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is Lowry outside Butler. Back to Lowry. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And throughout his career, Lowry's been a threat from that area.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Now, Hero, after the miss from Jakob Bertel. Hero, they get it again, outside for Lowry. A second chance effort. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Toronto to the inside. And finished off by Siakam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Outside Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And they pick up 2.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now, here's Butler. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Barnes outside. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. It's tipped. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Hero. Takes the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Raptors with the lead. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Clock at 6. Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Butler. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Pass to Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. For Toronto, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he makes the first. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Here's Anunoby after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And a wide-open look for Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Siakam, and he converts the layup. Siakam's got 6.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And that concludes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here is Lowry. Butler in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. To the inside. Anunoby. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Love. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Adebayo. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
For as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
He had a nice open look right there. Lowry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. He can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Barnes finds Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Outside Lowry. Back to Love. Good D by Siakam. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. A drive by Barnes. VanVleet can't get it to go. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. To the paint. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Lowry kicks to Butler. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Siakam against Butler. And the dunk by Barnes.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here is Lowry. 10 points for him. Hero passes to Butler. Shot from 12. And he hits the jump shot. Butler's got 7 points.
The mid-range game right now is doing a lot of damage to this defense, courtesy of Jimmy Butler.
Siakam passes to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Here's Anunoby, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here is Lowry. Here's Hero. Off the left rim and out. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Barnes looking around. On the wing, Anunoby. Raptors need to get a shot off. Siakam inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
29. The Heat, 27.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Max Strus. Yurtsevin out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Robinson in at the 3 slot.
Such a good scorer on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
Trent passes to Achua. Shakes him. A dunk by Achua.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Oladipo. Robinson for 3. Rebound by Young. Down low, here's Trent, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Stripped away. Young looking it over. Porter finds Young. Trent outside. Young sets a screen for Trent. The kick out to Young. To the inside. Benton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
Good.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now, here's Trent. In transition, here comes Miami. In the corner, it's Robinson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Fast break, Toronto.
Blocking foul called on Max Strauss. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Trent on the wing, defended by Strauss. Achua in the corner. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Young, no good. And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe one shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. He didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
1:56 left to play in the third. Back to Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Trent passes to Benton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not. Oh, yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Driving to the basket. Shots good by Benton. The Heat trail by 4.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. And fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
Strauss finds Oladipo. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. Oladipo's got 8.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Crosses over and finished off by Porter.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Strauss passes to Robinson. And here's Martin. Strauss in the corner. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Porter. Second chance shot. The kick out to Young. No good on the 3. Now Strauss. Here's the lob to Oladipo. The shot, no good. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Barnes outside. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Lowry can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Lowry kicks to Hero. To the paint. Here's Butler. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Siakam outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Lowry for 3. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. Hero on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Barnes. Hero against Anunoby. Siakam outside. Van Vliet outside. Back to Siakam. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Toronto leading by 3. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Hurdle kicks to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Pass to Butler. Tries the spin move. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Siakam outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Butler against Barnes. Adebayo passes to Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Butler from outside. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Over in the corner, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Van Vliet. Hero passes to Adebayo. Stolen by Van Vliet. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Love with the screen on Anunoby. Hero from long range. Barnes grabs the miss. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And So it's Toronto winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great.
It'll be the Wizzards off the tip. Now Washington starting 5. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Now here's Porzingis. Kuzma outside. 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Here's Morris. After the basket by Toronto. Beal left side. Over Anunoby. Beal's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Back to Van Vliet. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Out left to the wing. Siakam against Gafford. Here's Pirtle. Good D by Porzingis. Boy, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Beal with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. They get it again. The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Barnes drives in. Oh, the double clutch. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Now here's Morris. Here's Porzingis. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Toronto ball.
For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Back to Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The putback. The shot that time not on target. And it's Washington the other way. Beal finds Kuzma. Shot to end the cold streak. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Siakam outside. Good D by Porzingis.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Morris. Back to Porzingis. Morris on the wing. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Hurdle against Gafford. For 3, Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. Three-pointer. Beal. Rebound by Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Takes a 3. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Over Morris. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And again, Toronto, no good. The Wizards have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Kuzma with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. The kick out to Morris. A shot to stop the drought. The shot off that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Van Vliet. Let's go with a three. Gafford grabs the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Counted.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Barnes with it. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Barnes, no good on the free throw.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Van Vliet outside. That's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. So they take the lead. Beal's got 6. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
So it's Washington now. The Raptors making their last shot. It's stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. It's tipped. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
And here is Morris, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Beal, the pass to Morris. Here's Kuzma, launches it. He's off on that one.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. Pass to Gafford. Beal outside. Here's Morris. Here's Gafford. They kick it out to Porzingis. Kuzma against Anunoby. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Clock is at 3. Off the mark there with a 3. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Anunoby for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Beal goes in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto no good. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flatten lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Now here's Beal. Kuzma for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Over to the left wing. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Kuzma finds Morris. Back to Beal. The kick out to Morris. Beal against Anunoby. The Wizards with another miss. The Raptors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Porzingis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Out to Beal. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. To the paint. Pass to Pirtle. Ooh, Morris with a steal. 3-pointer, Beal. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1.
Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Wizards. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Achua. Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Banton in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And for the Wizards, they're shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Hey, here's none for 3. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Right, pass to Nunn. Launches a 3. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Pass to Avdia. Young with the double team. And here's Kispert from the arc. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
He hits the second from the line. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
None up top. Stripped it away. Here's Benton. Toronto, the rebound. Trent outside. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Right outside. Back to Avdia. The kick out to Nunn. Fires the 3. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Benton. There's the 3. Rebound Washington. And the Wizards on the break. The kick out to Nunn. Gibson with it. Guarded by Young. And here's Wright. Here's Avdia. That's tipped. Left side, Nunn. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Well, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to Young. Here's Benton. Back to Young. Now here's Achua. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Knocks it loose. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Achua's got his first basket.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Pass to Kispert, fires the 3. They get the rebound. Gibson. Here's Avdia. Right outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Toronto has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Trent outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Benton. The kick out to Young. The fader. Out to the wing. Achua passes to Trent. Achua with the dunk.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Raptors out.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Wizards, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Kuzma, the pass to Morris. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Gafford. And here's Morris, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Porzingis. Gafford passes to Morris. This one for 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet left side. Fires for 3. Toronto the rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Beal.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Got a piece of it.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Pass to Kuzma. The 3. The shot comes out. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Morris outside. Out to Beal. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 5 assists in the game.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now. Bradley Beal doing work.
To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Siakam against Kuzma. Back to Morris. Pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. And the Wizards lead by 1.
You know, you can expect Porzingis to make a jumper like that whenever he takes one in rhythm.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet on the wing. 4-3, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
And he nails the 3rd.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Beal from outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Pirtle. Great positioning on the putback.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Washington trailing. Beal outside. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. No good with the triple.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. Van Vliet on the wing, pounded by Beal. Siakam against Porzingis. Anunoby for 3. Rebound, Washington.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Porzingis passes to Morris. Now here's Beal, guarded by Van Vliet. The kick out to Morris. Here's Kuzma. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Takes the 3. Cash! And that one brings them within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Anunoby. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kuzma. Now Beal. Morris for three. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards. Pull it out.